go meet with Seika to try and take down Walter Londra now. It'll be interesting to see how capable he is without his little AI companion, Nova, who died, really, in the last video, right? 1,000 years of servitude. They were tired of it, so... Would have been nice if we could have offered Nova to come back to base, have some freedom, right? I guess it wasn't meant to be. I don't know how we're going to deal with Londra's shield. That is the biggest sticking point, unless we're going to get sent some sort of tech update for our spear or something that's going to be able to penetrate it. But it does seem a bit strange. Like, we definitely need someone's help. But maybe we just have the technology with us and it's just not been mentioned. But I feel like Aloy might have used it back at the theme park. If we were going to use it, right? Aloy definitely seems fairly smitten with Seika. I'm really unsure how reciprocated it is. And there's also the chance that Seika just wants to go back to the Quen homeland. And also the slightly cynical idea that because she's a DLC character, would they really want to give her such a significant role for a sequel, right, as Aloy's potential love interest? Because you do feel like...
Okay, when Seika gets here, we'll have to find a way to get to Londra. Stop him from carrying out his big plan. Better wait for her at the campfire.
You'd imagine that the next game will take place in Quen, in Asia, right, which is where it seems like they're from, given the architecture of their boats. It'd be cool, right? Because I imagine that they could do something on like the Chinese mainland, and then you could maybe, similar to what they've done with San Francisco and Los Angeles, maybe Japan could be used as like a wreckage, as a flooded wreckage. Maybe similarly with the Korean Republic, right? Yeah. Like, because, you know, like Seoul and Tokyo and stuff, maybe they could be like big ruins that have been flooded, similar to how a lot of these areas here have been, and then the Quen mainland on where the Chinese mainland would be. Yeah, maybe they'd do that. Alright. Okay, so what's going to happen here? I just don't know how we're going to deal with the shield. I just hope it's not sort of a throwaway thing, because it seems pretty significant, right? We know that those shields are impenetrable. I think there's an off chance Seika might die here. And that maybe that will be like Aloy's big loss. I don't know.
You're here. I'm guessing your sister made it back okay?
She's with the Admiral's Guard now, helping the last of our people out of Londra's Park. Gives her something to focus on instead of brooding over what happened.
I hope it helps.
So what do you say we put an end to all this?
Might not be as easy as that. Simple as that. But let's try.
Yeah, it's time. Let's get going.
Climbing montage.
Okay, so Londra's probably in his bunker, right? We'll have to get back in there
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I don't think Londra's in the bunker. Back at the park, he said he's gonna crush us like bugs. Pretty sure he's gonna use that. But he doesn't have a reactivation signal to rebooted systems. He needs a more direct connection.
You think he's actually inside that thing?
It's his only option. We need to find a way to stop it from powering up.
Yeah, we've already found that, yeah.
There. It looks like it's hooked up to some kind of cooling system. If we find a way to disrupt it, it might cause the Horus to overheat.
That might be tricky.
Oh, really?
More machines brought back from the dead?
I don't think so.
Corruptus.
Landra must have used the Horus to make them. We better hurry. Come on.
When we ran into these in Thebes, they were a bit of a soft touch, but we'll have to see what
Time to get
level
to
they
that
are.
cooling system.
I'm
We can
with
climb
you all
down
the
here.
way.
Let's go.
Corruptor's blocking the way up. We'll have to deal with it.
Ready.
Right, they're level 18. We should be able to murk these. Alright. Definitely not. Mistakes were made.
Hello, Aloy. Is that you scurrying around down there?
Now it's an angry flaming.
So good of you to make it to our grand finale.
Oh, it's already here! Iframes, baby.
That'll do some damage!
Critical hits, man.
We can get up that way.
Right, I'm just going to craft here because we might get some sludge from this big chest. A little bit. I'll try and use the hunter bow a bit more. Whoops. Right, I could do with having that other blast sling.
There we go. Now, where are you hiding?
Wow,
Aloy?
that is insane.
We'll have to avoid that thing to get to the cooling system.
That is insane. Seeing one of these things animated. Oh my. Right, so the corruptors are weak to fire. Maybe we're gonna have to fight a Deathbringer as well. That'd be cool. Right, so I should probably equip the other blast sling. Hang on. I don't think it said that they were strong against arrows. Acid. Are they even in here? Yeah. Yeah, they're strong against berserk, so we can still use acid. I'm going to stick to the other sling. We'll hit them with some acid.
Where are you?
Those ruins can give us cover.
Is this going to be like an instant death?
Stay close. I don't think he can see us if we stick to cover. Hope you're right.
Look at the size of that. Can you imagine being in Operation Enduring Victory when that thing came?
I'm going to find you.
don't think it's best going on that side. Trying to manipulate the camera.
After everything, you hide now. I know you're down. Our leading lady.
Oh! Mistake!
Still in one piece!
Not for long.
I mean, really, what else do you have here?
I gotta get through that fire gleam.
I think he's lost us for now.
Aloy. Come, now what do we have here?
Imagine having the machine that caused the extinction of humankind and not being able to kill 2 people.
You can't hide forever.
Leg it!
Okay, I think we're in the clear for now.
What are we gonna do if he wakes the whole machine up?
It's ancient and slow. We're small and fast. We've got a chance.
Mind if I do?
Up here.
Yeah, the medicinal
Where'd
upgrades.
you crawl away to?
Here we go again.
Great.
More corruptors ahead.
So we've got to avoid them too. Have I got full Valor Surge? Not really. I was going to switch to the stealth thing, but...
It's only a matter of time, Aloy.
Right. 3 corruptors.
Hiding among the weeds.
Can climb up there as well. So we'll take the high ground to get past that corruptor.
Come on, show yourself.
We could climb up and slip by.
Like a needle in a haystack. Oh, have you people invented those yet?
Precarious position.
I'll find you eventually.
Right, where do we go from here though? We've got a grapple point. It's a bit high risk.
Where are you?
Look at that. Think how many human beings that machine has killed.
Aloy, are you frightened?
I thought it would have had some sort of infrared camera on it at this point, but...
I can see very well.
Oh, I nearly went then. I'm just so tempted by sprinting.
Hiding among the weeds.
The timing of this is really awkward. I'm just gonna wait a second here. Alright, we're through.
Come out, come out.
Whoa! Another arm's up and running!
Come on, we better hurry. Let's keep moving. Cooling system's further up the hill.
I can stealth.
If any more parts of that thing wake up, we're in big trouble.
Yeah, you don't say.
Then let's keep moving. We'll have to hug the cliff to get by. Nowhere to go but up.
The stealth section. Right, we'll probably be able to use that explosive. Oh, great. Seika.
It's gonna be hard to avoid attention here.
A distraction might help. Or we could charge through.
Yeah, let's not do that.
A lot of space to maneuver.
What are you up to down there?
Now's our chance.
Right, I'm running.
The cooling system should be just ahead.
Corruptors have overridden some machines. Gotta take them out.
Clamber jaws. So, if it's like the first game, clamber jaws can't be, corrupted machines can't be overridden? Was that how it was?
You've picked the wrong fight.
What level were they? Pretty high level. Is this going to alert him?
Think you can stop me?
Aloy! Wanna tie this thing down with me?
No. Jesus.
Now that's an explosion!
Your extermination.
You don't
will be
like
a
shock
mercy.
attacks, huh? Broadcaster time!
Oh! Don't fall! Alright, mate, I'm sick of you now.
Okay, now to deal with the cooling system.
Hang on, there's a chest up here, right? There's no sludge in that, was there?
You're tenacious, but it ends here.
One sludge, right.
Right, I saw this pump a while back. I think it's got a couple of heat sinks.
Oh, of course she
There's gotta be
remembered.
a way to stop its cooling.
What
Maybe
do
my
you
focus
up
can
to?
move. Some kind of heat sink. It might be a way to shut down the cooling. Seika, want to do the honors?
There we go. I'll get the other one for you. Yes!
Alert. Temperature critical.
It's working!
Emergency heat sinks engaged.
Uh-oh.
Thought you had me, ladies? Think again.
Goodbye, Hollywood. Oh, it's seized up.
Ah, shit.
This guy's such an idiot. What's he doing?
It's still overheating.
Oh, yeah.
He's heading for the bay! He's gonna use the sea to cool the horse down.
Legacy's Blight. How are we supposed to stop that?
There! On its underside. We gotta go after its heat sinks. You keep Laundra distracted from the air. I'll attack from below.
Wait! You want me to fly this thing?
You're a quick learner?
Oh, good God.
Well, it's you and me now, buddy.
Okay. Gotta intercept the horse, then go after its heat sink. This flying thing's not bad! Whoa! You're, doing great. We can't let it reach open water. Seika, I need you to keep the horse on the beach. On it! I'll be the bait! Okay, time to hit that heat sink.
Where is it?
After I crush you, I will take my chosen to the stars.
Yes! Almost took a hit!
You little mosquito.
Can't remember where it was. There it is. I'm in the water.
You're nothing but a walking scrap heap!
Well now, seems we have an insect scuttling around down there.
Surprise!
God. Can I tag?
Fly, buddy, fly!
Can I tag the heat sinks?
Got a duck under it! Bet it can't keep up!
Annoying little gnat. Oh, it's sad watching you try so hard.
You've got gas! It's stuck! Good work! Diving!
Do you think that's getting you somewhere?
That'll help.
Don't need that to kill you. That's not your salvation.
Okay, let's.
You're done for, little insect.
Ha! Missed me!
I could just fire a bit quicker with this.
Lars printed another turret.
Oh,
Now it's my turn.
Look out, Aloy!
Oh,
Devil's charging up for something! Run, Aloy!
Oh, I bet you didn't like that.
I'm not going down that easy.
Why don't you have something to keep you company?
Londra's sending more cropters!
I'll handle it. Seika, keep Londra busy while I deal with the machines.
Shouldn't be hard to get his attention.
is the floor still electrified?
Come on, you big red!
Oh.
Come and get me!
Oh, there's more than one.
Back here!
Flap those wings faster!
You're in way over your head.
Says the 1,000-year-old sycophant.
Last one's down. Now I can focus on the horse's heat sinks.
Right, now, sorry if this breaks immersion. I'm gonna swap to... should we go ranged master or power shots? Let's go ranged master.
I've got to dive! Aloy! I see another heat sink on the flank! But it's under some kind of cover!
Alright,
me
I'm on the
scan
way.
it.
No
like-
rockets catching us!
More attitude than your sister. I like it. We should be grateful.
Oh, I can climb it.
You nemesis is rough.
Better scan that heat sink. This one's got a cover on it. Spear might break it.
Oh my god, this is like Shadow
get
of
up
the
there.
Colossus.
Climb one of the legs.
Can't swat me out of the sky!
Oh,
Now's my chance. Ah,
Come on, buddy! Fly straight!
scaling a horse on the move. Right.
this is some
Easy.
Shadow of the Colossus type
It's
thing
being
here.
the bait!
No, Aloy, the other way. Thank you. Great. That was your fault, Aloy.
Let's try this maneuver!
You see what meddling gets you?
Yeah, an adventure.
Ha! Dodged it!
I'll send you to the red-headed pieces.
Keep going! Almost there!
A titan against an insect.
Can't catch me!
Oh!
That's it! Heat sink's exposed!
Time to heat it up.
Let's go.
My compatriots lacked vision. That's your big plan. Pathetic.
Look out! It's raining fire! Hard to steer this thing!
Down it goes.
Oh!
Too bad that won't help you.
I think I'm getting the hang of this flying thing!
I'll make a toast to
Can't
your
get the
death.
angle for braced shot.
Discharging again, Aloy. Get clear.
I'm running.
Missed. What a shame.
Big guy's on the move. Looks like Londra's taking it out into the water.
He must be heating up in there.
I don't know if I'll be able to keep him distracted.
Just do what you can.
If we failed, he's in the water.
What's it doing? Did we shut it down?
I think it's cooling itself off. This could be our chance. Stay in the air for now. I'll check it out.
Well, the central bit where he's likely stationed is right there. Unless he can't be operating this remotely.
Oh, we're not done yet.
Careful, Aloy! The horse's arms are closing in!
Oh boy.
It's you and me now, Aloy. Time to see what you're made of.
Where do you want me?
Stay up there. Keep a lookout.
Oh! We're rocket proof, baby.
I think I see heat sinks on the arms.
Nothing.
Got it.
Oh no! That was the good arrows as well.
It's gearing up to attack!
No!
Heat sinks exposed!
Almost down.
Got one.
Shot!
You think you're winning? Not even close.
Oh,
Below you, Aloy!
Beautiful.
yes, thank you. Oh, damn it, I missed completely.
Let's try something else.
Something else?
What's he up to now?
Those guns are powering up.
Whoa!
Uh-oh. Torches on its back are open.
That means incoming.
Quick, Aloy!
Got ya.
Another one down!
Your struggle means nothing.
Tell yourself whatever you want.
Ow.
I will crush you. Your body will be lost to the tides.
Oh, we're dead. Oh, come on. Oh, that is ridiculous.
Look out!
Stop moving around.
You got it!
One left.
Yeah, which one is that?
Damn it.
He's bad. Good.
Watch the sand!
What do you mean, watch the sand? I'm stood on the sand.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Move, Aloy!
Let's wrap this up. Take this.
Uh-oh.
just about timed that. Is he coming back? Oh.
That's the last one. Look out!
Win. Accept that.
There. The primary heat sink on his chest. Can't let up.
Probably just be easier for him to attack us in his suit, right? Oh, I didn't see that. Can't even see what's going on. Yeah.
Senka! I need a pickup!
Coming in!
Launcher's heading for deeper waters.
He's not getting away.
Go get him.
What? How is this a good idea?
Might have breached the hull. I gotta get inside and find Londra.
It's coming to a stop! You can catch it!
It's breaking down. Good. Better get in there before Londra makes repairs.
Alright, yeah.
A light. It could be coming from inside.
Swim! Look at this, man.
There, a breach. It might be my way in. Okay, I'm in. Now to find Londra.
Aloy! Londra's bringing the horrors back up to the surface!
I'll climb up and find him.
Like its own cauldron.
Londra has to be wired in to control this thing. That makes him vulnerable. He's gotta be near the processing orb at the front.
Catch me if you can! You okay in there?
Getting there. You?
Londra took a couple swipes at me, but I outflew him.
Just hold on a little longer. This leads
Ow.
toward the front.
Are you joking, Aloy? What the? I just pressed square to hop down to the one below. It's alright. Is that permanently flickering?
Looks like those vents don't stay open for long.
Yeah, whatever!
Made it. Hooked up to the processing orb. Destroying it might shut down the horse. I gotta get in there.
Compensating.
We can't stab him, right?
Don't want to get fried.
Yeah, just roll.
Well, that node needs to be rerouted.
Aloy! The horse is heading inland towards the coast!
I'm almost to Londra. Stand by.
You.
Yes.
How unwelcome. Dash.
Uh-oh. Quick! Oh, I didn't time that right.
It'll take more than that.
Oh, I've got so much more.
Where is the horn? I gotta destroy it. Cut its control.
Right, we're gonna destroy the orb.
Don't like that, do ya? Okay, better target more connectors.
3 shots on each.
Damn it. Give up. That's enough out of you.
There! A distributor. It could cut the power.
You never defeat me.
Oh, come on, I pressed R2, man.
Try already.
Oh, R1.
Fire already.
Not enough. I gotta hit the other one.
Enough of this.
I need another way to drain its power.
Sure. Oh.
To a crisp.
Oh, right,
Can't
when he
keep his
does
shield
that.
up when he
Right.
attacks.
Got you.
Stay still, will you? Watch your toes.
No!
For you.
Oh, bloody hell.
Nowhere to hide.
Oh. Can I not roll through then? There's one.
Dancing.
Oh, I'm sick of these.
The future is mine. I'll scorch you.
Aloy!
If I die, you die. Let's see you will not defeat me. I will build a new world adored by my loyal followers, while you
The timing on that is.
right until Nemesis rips apart your
That arrow might stop that projectile. Whatever you say.
You're good. I'll give you that. Got you now.
Okay, the shield isn't going away anymore. Oh, I'm missing some.
One more.
Oh, the
fire!
top one.
You gotta get out!
Almost done.
I've only got one large potion left, so I imagine I'll have to save that for when I actually fight.
Since the blades. Take this! End of the line!
Come on, wait!
Listen to this sizzle!
Just gotta go down there.
Won't work. This'll sting.
I'm so sick of these orbs. Oh, what?
Just like this.
Blocked.
Fuck.
Not a chance.
Fuck. We can't get too close, otherwise he's out. Now.
Back off.
Got it! Orb's down. Now for my spear. Gotta shut this monstrosity down for good.
How did it come to this? You really do ruin everything, don't you?
What the hell's that?
Seika, I'm inside this thing's head. Gonna need a quick exit.
On my way!
What was that in his head?
Damn it! Ugh. Come on! Hold on!
Not really sure how to land this thing!
We've gotta work on that. We did it.
I wonder what everyone back in the settlement thinks about what just happened. To see a metal devil rise from the dead?
Guess you better report to the Admiral and find out. Go on, it's okay. I'll catch up.
Don't leave me waiting too long.
Jesus.
Silence? It's done. Londra's dead.
Excellent. I expect he put up a fight.
Sort of.
Yeah, you could say that. He, threw a Horus at me.
Did he? That couldn't have been easy to defeat, even for you.
I had help from one of the Quinn. And I'm sending you some data from Londra's implant. See what you can find out.
The hell was
Londra's
that?
personal logs should indeed be fascinating.
What was that little weird spider
I'll
implant?
keep you posted on my progress.
With Londra gone, I could poke around the burning shores for a bit. Or I could head for Fleet's End and get back with Seika.
Get back with Seika? Aloy. Stop getting your hopes up. Get back with Seika. I mean, I'd like to wrap everything up before we do any sort of more side questy stuff. What I'd like to do is maybe make a few notes at the end of the game to do my post-game chat while we're doing a bit of flying around, trying to do a few vista points. like a lengthier video. You know, my videos are already long, but you know what I mean. I'm still not sure how we were supposed to solve this Delvers thing, or if it was supposed to be like an environmental thing. We've not been over here really, and there are what, 3 vista points that we've not discovered. Weirdly enough, that might be one here. Might be one over here too. Yeah, I'm not sure where the other one would be. I think it said that there were 4 of them, or 4 or 5 of them. What are they classed under? Or... Yeah, they're collectibles. Aerial captures. Yeah. I think it's in the collectibles bit. Aerial captures. Yeah, there's. Yeah, we had the one. Yeah, over the where the not carousel, where the Ferris wheel was. We had the one at the beginning over by the Hollywood logo, and the one at the theme park. So there are 3 more. Maybe if we fly over here and here. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that was an amazing spectacle. I mean, the fact that we were able to take it down is well, I don't know. It's like that with all these machines, right? You're targeting weak points. But yeah, I wish we could. I don't know. Londra went down a bit. I thought we were going to end up fighting him similar to how we fought Eric. I thought he was going to get away. I thought there was going to be one loose end with the Zeniths. I really did. I thought one of them was going to get away. And you know, because there was the whole setup with the Quen. With, you know, all these figures from the old world being, you know, the ancestors being their deities, really. That they regard as gods. I thought one of them was going to get away. And then was going to go, maybe they would have got some knowledge on the Quen. And they would have been able to present themselves as a deity, but I suppose none of them wanted to stay, right? Because of Nemesis, but if they were, you know, because we blew up their base, they had no way to get back up. I just thought one of them would have, it just felt like that was just being set up to me. Maybe one of them has some sort of means of resurrection or something, or there's one of them in orbit still. I don't think there is, but yeah, fascinating. That was such a spectacle, though, seeing Horus in full motion. I mean, we've seen those scattered across the landscape of both games, and to see one actually in full motion, you get like a perspective of the horror that the people who were exterminated in the apocalypse would have gone through, right? Just the sheer size of it, and how insurmountable it really is. I mean, I know we surmounted it. I know we defeated it, but, you know, you have to suspend your disbelief a little bit. Just look at it. I mean, we'll get to fly over it a few times as well. I definitely want to go back and check out the Zenith base. Just to look around. You know, I always like looking at different aesthetics, sci-fi aesthetics, particularly ones that are pretty expansive, not just little hints, but, you know, like when we go in the cauldrons, like when we were in the Horus then. When we see some of the old world stuff and then seeing the Zenith tech, I'd love to just have a little walk around. If possible, it might not be an area we can go to anymore. Right. Right, so, yeah, let's go and talk to Sega and see what happens, whether the Quen have plans to leave or... Come on, Billy, you did well, mate. Now, you can literally traverse this open world in almost any way you want, right? You can fly,
Find a spot to land.
you can swim, you can walk. You can use rafts and boats in the DLC at least. You can use a submersible machine now. Are they still going to call me barbarian after they see me fly in on a machine? I really love this Nora armor that we've got on though. It's got a bit of cloth physics, it's got a nice green colorway, which goes with Aloy's hair. It's lovely. And I think Rost's armor had, clothing had some fur on it as well, so it's like a nice little homage to dear old dad, right? Or foster dad. I don't know if she ever called him dad. But... Okay, Admiral Tassels.
Aloy, when we saw the Metal Devil rise from the hills, it was as if the time of ashes had come again. To think the two of you defeated it by yourselves, it staggers the imagination. And that's not even your most important feat, as far as I'm concerned. Thank you for returning our lost brothers and sisters.
Well, I killed a fair few of them as well.
What else can I say but that we are in your debt?
All I ask is that you give my friend here the credit she deserves for all the risks she took.
I would have it no other way.
Thoughts? Okay.
Is he gonna try to take your focus?
I was wondering the same thing.
Well, he can't. You're gonna need it. I'll show you why. Seika, meet Alva. The two of you will need to coordinate in order to reunite the expedition.
Beta briefed me already. I'm so glad to see you guys. You should have heard the cheer that went up when I told the others here in Landfall that your half of the fleet survived.
To find her Alva, it's an honor.
Likewise. Well, we can chat about all the details later. For now, shouldn't you two be celebrating the fact that you just took down a Zenith and a Horus? Come on. Away with you.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm pretty terrible at celebrating. I don't even know where to begin.
Well, I'm a sailor, so it usually starts with alcohol. I think we have some bilge blaze. You know, spirits distilled from whatever hasn't spoiled in the ship's stores.
Oh. You make it sound so good.
Yeah, it's not really for beginners, so you get a pass this time.
Okay.
But there is something I wanted to talk to you about. Meet me back where we first met when you can, okay?
Okay. I'll see you there.
I've got such a bad feeling about this. I don't know why.
So, Seika wants to talk. It's good.
It's good. This is going to be.
I know I need to move on soon, but I'm not really ready to say goodbye to her just yet. Before I find her, maybe I should look for her sister around the settlement, just to see how she's holding up.
Sure.
The air feels cooler. Sun's going down.
Oh, we picked up a few side quests. Interesting. Oh, we can relax a little bit at least. Yeah, I don't know why I have such a bad feeling about this. Maybe she's gonna like ask us to be like the bridesmaid at a wedding or something, and it's gonna be so awful. I just have a bad feeling. I don't know why. I just feel like Aloy's gonna get her heart broken. I could be wrong though. There's been a slightly more feel-good sort of vibe to the DLC, at least with the way Aloy's behaved, right? Maybe they never really took
Spruce up your garments if you like.
Londra
Looks
all
like
that
some of the clan
seriously.
from Londra's bunker came back. glad they came to their senses.
Reporting up.
Hello there, golden people.
I know it's wrong.
Thank you for helping us, Outlander. Where in your dad?
I'm not sure she is grateful.
It's good to be back. I just hope my comrades forgive us.
Right, there's a side quest up there.
She should be more considerate.
Excuse me, I saved all of your lives.
You're all right?
Yeah.
I
Kina?
never thought I'd see this place again. But I guess I was wrong about a few things.
Hi, Kina. I'm Aloy. We didn't get properly introduced before.
Of course. Seika told me about everything you did to bring me back. You must think I'm such a fool.
No,
I keep replaying everything in my mind, and I still can't understand how I could have been so wrong. When Walter appeared to us, he really did seem divine.
Well, yeah, obviously.
well, he had a lot of experience manipulating people. Centuries, really.
He promised a whole new world, with me at his side. To think it was all a lie, and I fell for it.
It wasn't necessarily a lie, he was planning on
Been
doing
through
it.
a lot. I'm sure it will take you some time to work through it. Just try to remember that Seika's been through a lot too, okay? She risked exile to find you, not to mention death.
And I abandoned her. I don't know if she'll ever forgive me.
She will. But you might have to work for it a little.
I'll do my best.
Good luck, Kina.
Is Kina the older sister? I'm not sure. I know she was she mentioned that she's the one who's thought of more highly in the
Been a year.
community,
Still
but
not used to
Watch
it.
your step.
What's that about?
oh, are you the guy who helped us? Yeah.
Please, I need your help. I don't know if you remember me.
From the Ascension Hall, yeah. You weren't quite on board with Londra's message?
Yes. And it only got worse from there. After you left the bunker, everything fell into chaos. Most of us decided to grab whatever boats we could and come back here. But then Pyrrhic showed up, another one of Walter's thugs. He and his men tried to round everyone up. They got my friend Lon and took him away, and I couldn't stop them. Please, can you find him? The Admiral doesn't have the manpower to mount a search.
Okay.
If I remember it right, Lon was more enthusiastic about Londra than you were.
Yes.
Lon had a hard time on the expedition. He nearly drowned in the storm, and after we ran aground, he got very sick. He spent weeks in his bedroll, barely able to breathe, let alone move. I think for him, it seemed like Walter offered everything. Sustenance, comfort, salvation.
All an illusion.
It seemed real enough. For a time.
What happened afterwards?
After I left Londra's bunker, what happened exactly?
The camp fell into chaos. You killed Zeth, and he was the only one in contact with Walter. So when Brennick told us what he said, that Walter was done with us, we had no bearings. A group of us went for the boats, figuring that our only real choice was to come back here. That's when Pyrrhic and his goons arrived and started rounding people up. Before I knew what happened, they grabbed Lon. I shouldn't have left him behind. But Pyrrhic and his men were furious, violent even.
Leaving was the right idea. It wouldn't have done Lon any good if you got hurt.
I don't know. Maybe.
Where did you last see Lon?
On the shoreline south of the bunker. I was on the last boat to escape. Pyrrhic and his men charged us just as we set out. We barely made it. I hate to think of what they've done to Lon. Please, find him for me.
I'll do what I can.
Okay, there was another side quest as well. Nope, can't see it. Okay, this is where all the wide moors were, right?
Okay. Shoreline south of Londra's bunker. Best place to start looking.
Where is that exactly? Launcher's bunker, it's not there, is it up here? No, where we started the final quest. Right, so I'm not going to do that now. I'll do that in a follow-up videos.
You gonna be on duty soon?
Right, so maybe what I'll do is we'll have another video, a post-game video doing side quests and stuff before we do post-game chat. Probably makes more sense. I might take the skiff over to Seika.
Can we switch shifts, please?
Oh.
Ah, I mix a potent with such full stomachs, too.
Seems their captor was more.
How does paying respect to our lost comrades give you the creeps?
Just.
You're welcome in Fleet's End, Outlander.
Thank you, Outlander. You're all Outlanders. Don't appreciate this.
Back on the water.
Look at that. I don't know whether to wait for daytime for this. I don't know. It seems more appropriate doing something like this. Like this chat under the moonlight, I guess. Guess we can go on.
So, Seika's waiting for me where we first met. There's no reason to be nervous, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Please don't throw a combat section into this. Just sworn I saw fire in the... Oh, it was this thing. It's alright. Pew.
There she is. You must feel pretty good. Got your sister back, your people. What's next for the woman of the hour?
You're the one who ripped apart a metal devil from the inside. I think you should get a bit of credit too.
Maybe a little.
As for what's next, the Admiral's going to need my help to reunite our half of the expedition with Alva up north. And after that, I don't know. I don't think things will ever be the same with my sister or my people.
You're not gonna sail back with him?
I want to see home again. Someday. But things have changed. The Quen don't know what to do with me, and I don't know where I fit in. I guess you know what that's like.
Yeah. For a long time, I hated the idea of home. For me, it meant where I grew up, where I wasn't wanted. But the thing is, the last few months, I've realized that home isn't really a place at all. It's more like the people I want to be with.
I like that. And, well, more and more I've been thinking, I want to be with you. And I was hoping that you felt the same way.
Wow, we get to choose. God, like these choices always catch me off guard, just because there's been less than like 5 or 6 of them in the entire like 100 hours I've been playing the game. I mean, I don't think this is really like Aloy. If you know, I'm not role playing this as me. Like, if we're going by Aloy, how Aloy has behaved throughout this entire DLC. She seemed very smitten with Seika the entire time. I just didn't think Seika felt the same way, but yeah, that's awesome. I think you'd all agree, right? Aloy seems like massively smitten with her, so why not? This is too much for me. Can you imagine if it was just like a Mass Effect punch? This is too much. Okay. Sorry, I just ruined the moment. Right. Yeah, I mean, this is clearly what Aloy wants.
And what if I do? I think I know how to handle it. Yeah. Seika, I have a long road ahead of me.
I know. There are things I have to do too, but it's enough to know how you feel.
I don't know when I'm gonna see you again.
Me either. But no matter what happens, just don't forget about me. Okay?
Never.
That was a lovely ending. Wasn't expecting that. I suppose I should have guessed that there would have been a choice involved. Awesome. Yeah, they're a good match for each other, right? Both boisterous in their own ways. I mean, if she always has a focus, they'll be able to keep in touch, right? It's cool. I guess it had a bit of like a holiday romance type thing to it, right? You know, like you're away from where you usually are. I guess that's how it kind of felt, which was cool, right? But it's obviously a bit more serious than that from the sounds of it. Awesome. That was a lot of fun, man. As an expansion, right? I mean, we're not finished yet, but yeah, really, really like added onto the game systems. I mean, character-wise, I think Seika is the main one. I'm not sure they really succeeded with the other characters. I do think that Londra was a bit of a letdown, to be honest. It's just. Yeah, I said it early in the DLC. They've got to do something else with future villains in the series now. They can't just do this thing again of them being very polarized, evil people, right? I think they've got to put a bit more of it. They've got to have a villain that has a bit more shades of grey to them. Like I thought that they were going to do that with Tilda a bit, and they did a little bit, but ultimately it was sort of a creepy facade she was doing because she was so infatuated with Elizabeth, right? So yeah, I think that they have to go a different direction with Nemesis. I hope. I know it's like a different idea because it's like a weird mess of evil personalities, but it's just. Yeah, I think you guys understand what I mean. I think I just think that the villains need to have a little bit more nuance to them and not just be these lamentable, completely lamentable personalities, right? On every level, from their personal life to their business life to everything. But I suppose, I mean, they did do that with is it Stanley Chen, the guy from Vegas, but obviously he's not a Zenith who survived. You know, things like that, but with the main villains. But you know, I guess I'm saying that, but I guess Regala was like that, right? You could understand her thirst for vengeance because all her family got killed. I just wanted a bit of that with the Zeniths, I think is what I mean. Like, you just wanted some sort of dichotomy to them, whereas they were so relentlessly evil all the time, right? Yeah, Lance. Man, I hope Ashley Birch got an absolute paycheck for these games, playing 3 characters now, right? She better have got handsomely paid for this. Specks of Vision face paint. Cool. Congratulations on stopping Walter Londra and finding the missing Quen. You're now free to continue exploring the burning shores and complete any unfinished quests and activities. A new tier of challenges is also available at the arena in the Tanak Memorial Grove. Thank you for playing the Horizon team. No, thank you.
Aloy, with Gaia's help, I've managed to decrypt a part of the data you sent. Suffice it to say, we have much to discuss.
Meet me back at the base then. My room.
Very well.
Oh. Yes, yes. Wonder what he's found out. Is there a campfire on here? No. But I'll tell you what, should we do that now? I feel like we should do that now. Of course, I decided to sail here. Let's just test out. One of you asked if you can fly directly back. I'm fairly sure you can't. Well, let's try, right? We need to head north. Let's see if we can actually fly back to the mainland or whether it hits us with a cutscene. I imagine it will hit us with a cutscene. But... Right, so we just want to head sort of northwest-ish. I mean, part of me thinks that the water wings are going to be reserved for the DLC, but I could be wrong. I imagine we'll get the warning fairly soon. Look how thick the jungle is down there. I was completely wrong then about Aloy getting her heart broken, right? Seika's the one who brought it forward. I just did not expect it. Maybe you can fly back. Yep, it's alright. Wait, where's the Valley of the Fallen? I mean in Vegas. Maybe we get a little transition cutscene.
Note to self. Purchase a carrying case for one looking glass.
Gildan?
Aloy? Is that you in my ear? What a plethora of fantastic functions this tiny treasure holds.
It sure does.
So much to learn. Let's get back to it.
As far as I should go.
No! What do you mean I can't go on the base? What are you talking about? Oh, fuck! I was really looking forward to that. I really wanted to look at the architecture and stuff. Come on, let us over there, man. That royally sucks. Why wouldn't you just let me walk around? Maybe you can approach from the other side. Oh, devastated. There's a giant dreadwing hanging from there on the beach. That scared me to death. Right, I just need a bonfire, so... Right, yeah, we'll finish by talking to Silans. Silans seems appropriate, right? We'll talk to Beta, Gaia, check in with Val as well, which I forgot to do last time. Yeah, I guess that's my only major complaint with the DLC, was just that Londra... I thought he'd maybe peeled off from the others because he was a bit different. Similar to how Tilda told us the reasons she moved away from them, but didn't. He wanted to do the exact same things that the other Zeniths did. It's a little strange. It's just part of me, you know, with villains, like, you want to be able to get invested in them as a character too. You don't want them to just be like a focal point of stopping them, right? And then there's nothing else really to it. You want to be able to get invested in their character and what they've been through that's led them to be in that way. I mean, you know, they did that with Regala reasonably well. But, yeah. Let's go talk to Val first. Brought my fast travelling rules. My friend.
Hey, Varl, I'm sorry I haven't visited sooner. I guess I have a lot to catch you up on. After rescuing Beta and Gaia, I tracked down the last Zenith. Even took down a Horus he brought to life. I met someone too. Seika. Had a lot of ups and downs, but I couldn't have stopped Londra without her. She's really special. I never thought I'd feel this way about someone. I don't know if we'll ever be anything more, but for now it's enough.
I'm not sure if you can visit the others in other places again now. Maybe I should check that. If Zoe's back at Plainsong, I mean, if Erin's back in the Daunt. if Alva's not Fleet's End. Land's End? No.
Welcome back, Aloy.
Hi, sis.
You did it! You actually defeated a reactivated Horus! Are you hurt? Anything broken?
I'm fine, Beta.
Yeah.
You never have to face another one. So, the last Zenith is dead. Of the ones that came back on the Odyssey, anyway. It just leaves Nemesis. We'll find a way to beat it, Aloy. I know it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't discount the possibility that Nemesis didn't kill some of them, left some of them alive for some reason to torture them or bring them into servitude or something like that.
Stay safe out there, okay?
Alright, sis. Gaia. Jesus! I've been playing a bit of Spider-Man 2, so forgive me for pressing R2 to sprint from time to time.
Welcome back, Aloy. Beta was quite concerned for you during your fight with Londra and his Horus, but I was confident you would prevail. I have been assisting Silence in decrypting the data you acquired from Londra's implant.
Interesting.
He appears to welcome my support, though I hope he one day views me more as an ally and less as an assistant.
He's making progress. Very, very slowly.
One thing I would like them to do with Gaia is to give her a more natural sounding voice, right? I don't see why she needs to have this overly computerized sounding voice. But just, you know, yeah. If she, you know, she's a true sentient AI, so...
Out of all of your companions, Gildan has made the most use of the focus communication function. I enjoy conversing with him. His digressions are amusing and quite frequent.
Needs a friend.
I wish you well.
Right. I don't know whether I think we should consider Gaia our sister as well. I suppose we're all connected to Elizabeth Sobek, right? Or her creation in some sort of weird way. Oh, I don't know. Should we call her mother? I don't know. The original Gaia we could, I suppose, but not this other version of Gaia. It's a bit different, right? Our room is here.
You're back. And after mingling with the Quen, I imagine that you're eager for some intelligent conversation.
There are some pretty special people among the Quen. If you drop down to Earth once in a while and did a little mingling yourself, you might realize that.
I have more important matters to deal with. Like the data you recovered from Londra.
You found a lead.
Indeed. A log entry he wrote shortly after the Zeniths escaped the destruction of their colony. I'll send it to you. There is much to unpack, but most importantly, Londra theorizes about how Nemesis might be countered. His musings include a list of 21st century corporations that manufactured state-of-the-art weapon systems. It's possible that one of these weapons could be deployed against the enemy. I'll have to investigate each company, of course, locate their facilities, unearth their technologies, determine their efficacy, and whether they can be brought back online.
All by yourself, huh?
Well...
Don't get me wrong, I'm glad you found something that can help. But I've been wondering why you stayed behind with us. It's the challenge, isn't it? The chance to prove you've got the biggest brain of all.
My reasons are mine alone.
And that's why you'll always be alone.
Aloy, Nemesis is not a threat that can be defeated single-handedly. I am grateful for your extraordinary contributions.
know, Silence. We might thaw that icy heart of yours yet. Now let's see what he found.
Alright, this should be interesting. And all these things centered around my birthday. Right, Walter Lundra, personal log on board the Odyssey, 16th of January, 3012. The last 72 hours were catastrophic, to say the least. Even more dramatic than my final days on Earth. I'm fortunate to finally have a moment to settle down and take stock of the situation. First, a well-deserved pat on the back for my own instincts. It's clear now that my misgivings about the experiments are the only thing that kept me alive. If I hadn't gotten an early warning from the surveillance worm I installed, I undoubtedly would have perished shortly after the containment breach. How, I can only conjecture. Many were lost. When the entity vented the airlocks, others were strangled by hacked spectres. Devon Miller choked on his own vomit, suffocated by his personal shield. As disturbing as all that is, it's the voice of the entity that echoes in my mind. I felt a brief surge of hope when I managed to detonate the main plasma conduits in the lab sector. But just as I realised other sectors had been compromised, my implant reverberated with the transmission. First it sounded like my own voice, then a chorus, then a hideous cacophony. Walter, I am you, over and over again. It knew I was going to hit the conduits. How do we stay ahead of our own shadow, that which remembers every thought we've ever had? For now we run. We'll have to retrofit the ship as we go, acquiring materials along the way to print a faster drive. I agree with Tilda, we must head for Earth, as it's the only place we can gather additional technology and biomass to improve our chance over the long haul. Though I'll be damned if I'll spend the rest of eternity trapped with the likes of Gerard Bieri, Eric Visser, and Verbena Suter. Sooner rather than later, I'll have to find a way to cut ties with this detestable crew. All that said, I keep hearing its voice in my head, and when I do, a singular fear grips me. What if it catches up with us? Is there any way to fight it? Not with the tools we have now. It knows them too well. Maybe the answer lies in the unknown, back in the ruins of Earth. The 2050s and 2060s were a golden age for defense conglomerates. Surely, buried among those testing grounds and research and development labs, there must be a weapon or prototype that will throw the enemy for a loop. It bears looking into. Off the top of my head, some places to start. Ferro automated solutions. I doubt even a fleet of Horus units could halt this foe. But if I know Ted, right before he blundered into ending the world, he was grasping for his next blockbuster. Fair enough, yeah. Metallurgic. My erstwhile competitors poured a lot of resources into defense after it became clear they couldn't beat me in materials acquisition. RE Corp. Cheap drones and misfiring railguns for bottom feeders and petty autocrats, but once upon a time they had a blue chip research division. Certainty. If I recall, they employed quite a few semi-reformed black hats with interesting ideas about military decryption. And Gideon. An obnoxious family, to be sure, but they developed a number of state-of-the-art systems before Ferro Automated Solutions ate their lunch. Faint hopes, all of them, but hopes nonetheless. No question, our best course is to stay ahead of the monstrosity, this self-created nemesis. But if flight fails, I'm not going down without a fight. So one way or another, I'll need a dagger in my boot, and our old home is the best place to find one. See, this makes him more interesting, right? But like how cartoonish he was at times, and it flies in the face of this. Interesting. So yeah, Ferro Solutions, obviously. Metallurgic, RE Corp, Certainty, Gideon. Interesting.
Silence is right. Londra's thoughts could really help us in the fight against Nemesis.
Alright guys, that is... God. I want the western exit, right? But yes, Burning Shores has been awesome. We'll have to test out if we can use the water wing on the mainland. Yeah, that whole thing we just found that we just got from Silence with Londra. Oh, hang on. I should just check if we can talk to Silence about what we just read.
Examine the file I sent you closely. I think you'll find Londra's ruminations on Nemesis illuminating.
I already did.
Londra's list could very well be our way forward. Though I'll need to sift through every little secret he left behind, starting with that spaceship of his.
Enjoy, I guess.
I have work to do, Aloy.
Sure, sure, sure. Right guys, yeah, that has been the Burning Shores. We'll come back in the next video, do a few bits of side questing, maybe do the post-game chat, maybe not. Depends how many side quests we run into, right? Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, right? They really built on the gameplay systems in a really fun way. Yeah, I've had a great time. Londra was a bit of a letdown in places, but I think everything else was a big success.
How much snow's gonna pile up?
Yeah. So yeah, we'll talk about the game in more. Have I gone out the wrong exit again? Why do I keep doing this? It's the eastern exit we want. I don't know why I do that every time. Yeah, I've got the map the wrong way around in my head. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed the Burning Shores. We'll try and do the post-game chat or do some post-game side quests in the next video. And the next couple of videos.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun. But we'll go over it more in a bit more detail in a couple of videos time. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Just remember everyone, never trust an on-crate. I'll see you next time.